G'day folks, Tracy Sheen, the Digital Guide here, author of The End of Technophobia, a practical guide to digitizing your business, winner of the Australian Business Book of the Year for 2021 and also the Best Technology Book. So I want to take a few moments to just share with you my thoughts on, why you should enter the ABBAs and what I got from entering and winning the award. So most importantly for me, I think one of the things that really triggered me to enter was this big collaboration that the ABBA team have put together with the Indigenous Literacy Foundation. Now, those guys do amazing work, and a portion of your entry is actually going to support the work that they're doing. So just by you entering your book and sending some copies off and putting it in front of the judges, you're actually helping this foundation to raise some really much needed funds to keep doing the work that they're doing. So number one for me, Indigenous Literacy Foundation. Number two was just that sense of credibility. When we write a book, well, certainly for me, when I wrote my book, I still had that imposter syndrome of sitting around, is it really worth it? Is it, who's going to want to read this? All of those kinds of things that come along with the territory of breaking new ground for ourselves. So it really pushed me outside of my comfort zone to take that extra step after I had produced the book to actually enter it and see what happened. So I would encourage you, you've already spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, and let's face it, a lot of money in producing such a quality piece of marketing, sales, credibility material. Take the extra step and get it in front of the judges. Now, for me, since the awards came out, when the night of the awards, I was actually receiving emails asking me to appear on podcasts and would I be able to speak at events. So it's definitely generated new interests and new streams of revenue that I wouldn't have accessed before. But the big one has been the media interest. Now, I wasn't expecting this, and I don't know what I was expecting, but certainly not the level of publicity and the level of interest that I've had. So since the book has taken out the big gong, I've been featured in mainstream media, everything from News Limited to The Australian to New Idea to Smart Company to Inside Small Business, CEO World, etc. But the big one for me was being asked to co-host an episode of Koshi's Business Builders. Now that is smack bang right in the bullseye of my target market for small business owners. You don't get better credibility than that. Now, if I hadn't written the book, if I hadn't entered the awards, it wouldn't have happened. So definitely put yourself outside of the comfort zone. Get yourself into the Australian Business Book Awards. I'm really looking forward to seeing your entry in there this year, having a read of it, and supporting all of the fabulous authors that Australia is producing in the business space. So congratulations. Get in there, get the entry in, and I look forward to seeing it in this year's awards.